I tell my students one of the greatest tools that writers have is what if. Okay, so I know where I want to get to. I don't know how to get there, and so every time I've got to figure out how do I get from here to here. Okay, well, what if we do this? Well, what if we do this? Well, what if we do this? And I'm constantly, even when I'm not writing, this is why reading when I was in the middle of the books was almost impossible, because when I'm not writing, I'm thinking through scenarios. Here's an example. We'll call this one, Why Did Marcia Get Detention? So, okay, at this point in the book, really early on, Shannon, the older character, basically rescues Marcia, finds her crying, weeping on the bathroom floor, comes, pulls him in, hey, let me take care of you, helps her out. Now, when that happens in a relationship, the person who saves the other person has power in that relationship. Now I wanted to balance things out a little bit. I wanted Marcia to rescue Shannon. Shannon breaks down crying, and again, Marcia saves her. Now, why? It rebalances the two out relationship-wise, and it shows weaknesses in Shannon's character, which is really, really important for later on in the book and the other things that happen. Now, because I want the second scene where Marcia saves Shannon to reflect the first one, where Shannon saved Marcia, I want it to happen in a bathroom. And it has to happen after school because, A, I don't want any other people around, because I want them to be emotionally vulnerable. 2, they both weeping and crying and stuff. You can't do that and then go to 7th hour, right? So I didn't want to have to answer, and then what? There is no and then what. They went home. But for that to happen, has to be after school. Okay, so I need to get Shannon and Marcia in the bathroom after school. Okay, they're doing soccer after school. What about soccer? Can't do that because Shannon wouldn't be crying at soccer. That's when she's tough and she shields herself. Okay. Well, they could be both. What if they're both after school for Bible study? Shannon runs the Bible study. Can't be after school for Bible study either. I gotta find a reason to get them in the Marcia gets detention. If Marcia gets detention, she's in school after. There after school. She can go to the bathroom right after detention's over. And then she runs into Shannon and she finds Shannon crying. Yada yada yada. Okay. So that is the thought process that goes into, I've got a problem, how do I solve it, what if, what if, what if? And I scrapped the first two, can't do soccer, can't do Bible study because those didn't work. What if she gets detention? If she gets detention, it works out perfectly, and it adds to it because it shows that Marcia is flawed. Marcia doesn't get detention for, like a major thing, but she does swear in front of one of the adults at her school, like majorly. And it's the first time that we see in the book Marcia do something that isn't, quote unquote, a good girl kind of thing. And when you can do that and give more dimensions to your characters, that's all the better. Like, Marcia is not perfect. She's not even close to perfect. And I think that makes her a lot more interesting.